and what? One. Dogs is down. Let's talk, dogs. 3rd and 1. What y'all gonna do, man? Gotta put some points on the board. Well, Beck got the first down. We keep the ball. We gotta make sure we just position ourselves to score at some point. We got time, but time is not gonna be on our side, man. So we gotta score. Oh, this game has been very, very interesting. Um, Ole Miss is not. Listen, y'all. Ole Miss is not good. They're not a good team, in my opinion. I'm watching. They're not a playoff caliber. They're not. Well, they might be a playoff caliber, but they're not a. They're not a national championship caliber team. They are beating us, true enough, but we got to take account that our offense is not where it needs to be. Carson is coming back from throwing 11 interceptions in 5 weeks. We have to understand that. We have to, just be honest with ourselves and just say, hey, we don't have a good offense this season. And just chuck it up to the fact that this may be a loss. Now, we could turn it around. Time is not going to be on our side if we don't go ahead and score. But, yeah, it is. It is. King Brian, what's up with you, bro? Yeah, it's non-existent. It's obsolete at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's just terrible, bro. I had to go live because I ain't feel like doing no video after this. I'm soaking my misery after this. Soaking my misery after this. But yeah, man, I just feel like I had to go ahead and go live because I ain't gonna want to do no video after this, man, for real. But yeah, like, Georgia just didn't play well. Like, we all know defenses win games, but you have to have an offense that's able to score. You feel me? So, yo, David Tech, Angela, what's good? It's always dogs over here. But we're not playing good. Do I think Ole Miss is a dominating great team or no? No. Well, if you want to speak of it, I mean, it depends on how you look at it. They are playing well. They're not allowing certain things, you know what I mean? Certain things from us. Sincere, what the deal is? I don't know what happened. What country are you in? Hey, chat join. What are you doing? But yeah, like I said, man, I don't think Ole Miss is as good as what they try to, And I watch the commentators and I see them talking and I see them talking about, oh well, yeah, they got all of these transfers, so they didn't do well last season against the Dogs, but the transfers definitely worked out this season. Listen, when you have a obsolete offense, when you have an offense that is nowhere on the field, of course you can win any game. I don't care who you play. I'm from Georgia. For anybody that asking in the chat, I am from Georgia. I represent Georgia wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just wanted to go live with y'all, because I know a lot of y'all watching the game. And if you're a Georgia fan or if you're a so-called fan and you ain't watching the game, go ahead and exit the live right now. You know what I'm saying? Because this for dogs that watch the game or listen to the game, however you keep up with it. But yeah, we Sincere said we still going to be in the playoffs. I don't know. Is that a question you asking, or are you making a statement? Because I don't think so. Not after this loss. Especially if we don't score after this loss. You got to think we playing the number 16 team in college football, playing the number 16th team. So we're not gonna, regardless, even if we, either we're gonna, if we pull it off, which I don't think we're gonna pull it off. I don't want to jinx my team, but I do not think we're gonna pull this off. This is one of those games. This is one, like in the beginning of the season, I already knew that Georgia would take a loss I didn't think it would come. I didn't think it would be two losses, but I knew that this wasn't going to be a perfect season at all. It's fog all in the air. We're on the road. It's a aggressive atmosphere down there. So I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you what the real deal is. I'm making a statement. We still gonna get Tennessee. We probably can beat. Man, listen, man. I like the way Carson's been playing. He been saying, if you watching my channel, I've been saying this the whole season. Take what the defense give you, and Carson has been doing that. So I know Mike Bobo and Kirby Smart has been listening to what I've been saying. Take what the defense give you, and that's what he's been doing. And he's been good. He's been good. He's been decent this game. Anything is better than throwing interceptions. So yes, he's decent this game. But the fog is crazy. You gotta. It looked like they might be delaying the game a little bit because of the fog. I'm not sure, but you gotta kind of delay it a little bit, man, because the fog is crazy out there. You don't want nobody to get hurt, but maybe they not delaying it. Maybe it's another issue. I'm in the hospital. Can you? So I don't know what's going on right now, but it looked like Georgia getting ready to get to the line and snap the ball. Uh, we this is a game where I feel like we may lose this game. I haven't felt like that all season. Where I felt like this is might be it. Against Texas, I still didn't feel like that. Nate Frazier is gonna be our guy for next season. Look out for Nate Frazier. I've been telling y'all that too. Fumble again, and he fumbled the ball again, but at least we recovered it. Goddamn. Yeah, but Nate Frazier just fumbled. He fumbled the last play. Sincere said the fog is crazy though. Yeah. It definitely is, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, Nate Frazier got to clean it up a little bit because this will be his second time. I don't know what's going on with ETN. Maybe he's still trying to recover from that. I see he's back in. Maybe he need to sit down a little while for that rib injury or whatever that he had at Florida. But I just feel like at this point, I think Georgia is struggling. Georgia is really struggling. We really struggling. I still think we got talented receivers. I don't think that they're not talented. I think we do have talented. I think they develop well at Georgia also. But I'm at this point. I'm ready for the next season, y'all. I'm ready for the next season. This is not what we like to see. This is not the standard at Georgia, and I believe next season will be a whole lot better. But it's crazy because I do a lot of researching and I look at a lot of the roster. Man, we got a lot of receivers on the roster, but we don't see anybody, which is so crazy. We don't see anybody stepping in. We need a game changer. Like, what's the point of having 15 receivers? Sincere, I had us going 10-2 or 11-1. Yeah, I thought we would be at least 11-1. Yeah, I thought so. The only thing we need to do is right now is score and get a stop. Yeah, that's all we got to do. It's 10-22. All we got to do is score and get a stop and score again. But that's very hard with an offense that's not producing. You know what I mean? It's very hard, man. You got fog out here, you got rain out here, and they on the road. You know what I mean? In an aggressive environment, so it's a tough situation. I'm not even gonna lie, but Beck does look better. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Yes, sir. But Beck does look better. For all of the fans out there, Beck is doing better. Beck still looks good. I gotta give it up to him this game. This game he does look good, but we just don't have enough time. We just don't have enough time to do what we need to do. We have enough time, let's be real. All football people that watch football, that people that know football know that we have enough time, but the way the offense is playing, we don't have enough time. It's like Mike Bobo trying to pull out all the weapons, and everybody that want to diss Mike Bobo, man, Mike Bobo done came with some plays, man. Come on, we can't get stopped behind the sticks. I don't know how far y'all is. We cannot get behind the sticks, and we've been doing that all fucking season, being behind the sticks. What is this? Third and what? 3rd? We can manage the 3rd. What y'all think? Sincere, what you think? We can manage this 3rd. You might be a little faster than me. I'm on Hulu, so you might be a little faster than me. Hey, Sincere, man, when I go live, I need you to be a moderator too, man, to get some of these clowns out of here. You and King Brian too. He sacked. Yeah, he sacked. Game over, and he fumbled it. Yeah, it's a wrap. What happened? It's a flag out there. Face mask. What we got? Something gonna give us that. Something gonna give it to us. Sincere, where you at? One thing about Kirby, he doesn't want to use the freshman receivers. I don't know why. I don't get it either, Sincere. Like, bro, like you have too many players, bro. I look at the roster, bro. We got, man, we have a plethora of wide receivers. It was a face mask, free first down. You are facts, 15 yards all day. Let's get it. That's why Cad Jones got up. That's why he got up the way he did. Clear. We need whatever we can get at this point, man. We do. Because we really have been, honestly, this game we cannot blame Beck on. I'm ahead of you. Yeah. I figured you was. Hulu sometimes feel like it's behind. But this game right here, Beck has been on, man. Beck has been on point. He just can't do but so much, man. The offensive line is not the way they should be also. Like, the offensive line is caving in half the game. That's why Beck has not been able to get it off. But Beck is doing fairly good, man. Beck hasn't turned the ball over. You know what I mean? He almost turned the ball over with that fumble, but Beck is doing good. He taking what the defense is giving him. That's all we need him to do. That's all we need him to do at this point. You know what I mean? That's it. You know, and we got to get these receivers open. Now, I can't blame Mike Bobo for that. We got to, what'd you say? King Brian said the O-line can't block for shit. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They not giving him enough time at all. I remember at one point, nigga, we could sit in the pocket for like 3 minutes and still don't get the ball off. But at this point now, it's like they caving in. Like, let's not. He sacked again. Let's not, and it's because of the offensive line. They not blocking. They letting fat boys get in. How is the fat boys getting in, bro? The fat boys, these ain't linebackers. These are fat boys getting in. But this time, that was a linebacker. I got to get credit. Linebacker came in untouched. You got Oscar Depp right there. You got plenty of guys right there, man. No blocking. Said leave. Man, they gotta pull some out the hat. We gotta at least score because we definitely gonna drop in the AP poll. Of course, losing the game we gonna drop, but you know, losing by this margin, we definitely false start. What is this? What is this? A false start? Yeah, we look bad this game though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Defense, okay, we'll take that. Delay game defense, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take whatever we can get at this point, bro. Like, that's where we at right now this season with Georgia. We got to take whatever we can get. Like, this is the worst game we've played by far. This is the worst game we've played. With throwing multiple interceptions in games, this is the worst game we've played. You know, because we haven't, I mean, we only scored one time. You know, scored a touchdown one time, and that was Nate Frazier. You know, watch number 4. Watch number 4. Let's go. Let's go. He come right through. This is what I'm saying. Come on, Carson. Come on, Carson. Yes, we need you to, yeah. We need you to play. We don't need you to slide. Let's go. Let's go. For some of y'all, I'm behind, so don't mind me because I'm behind. I'm looking at Hulu, and, you know, I'm just a little behind, you know. But we need to score right here. I feel like Carson doing his thing. I feel like Carson is making all the right choices. I don't know what, you know, I guess all of the hype and all of the shit he been hearing, you know, as far as social media's got him a little more on point. I feel like he's a little more focused. I definitely see him being a lot more focused. This game, what the fuck are we playing slow? I don't know. We playing like the time is on our side. But I think they're playing slow like this because they don't want to further put a dent in the damn score. So they feel like let's just put some points on the board. Let's get another stop because you best believe Glenn Schumann got some defense packages that he gonna display in this. Where we at? Oh, we in the fourth quarter. Okay, well, I mean, we ain't got no choice, man. You don't want to get a game away. See, he threw it away. You don't want to get a game away. Yeah, King Bryant, sincere, y'all saying we playing slow, but just think about it, bro. As a football mind, bro, why go fast? What's the point? If you go fast, he's already thrown multiple interceptions. It's raining, it's foggy. You don't, you know what I'm saying? Your receivers is barely getting open. Now Aaron Smith was wide open. But I mean, you don't want to get the game to get that far away from you to where they cause an interception or, Carson calls an interception and it's just a full out blowout. Yeah, this is a grind game. This is a grind game right here. Like third, man. Yeah, yeah, Georgia. This is it, Georgia. This is it. I'm watching it with y'all, man. This is it. This is one. This is the second loss. You know, this is the second loss right here. We've never been this far behind and playing this bad. Like we played bad, but not this far behind. So, but it is what it is, man. I'm a diehard Georgia Bulldog fan. You know, yeah, sincere. They're like just. I know you talking about what I was just saying. Like you don't want the game to get that far away from you. It's already 10-22. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to get it that far away from you. You feel what I'm saying? Like you down 12 points? Like so it's like it's pointless to try to go fast. I understand the time is not on our side, but we got to at least score. If you at least score, you already know Ole Miss gonna try to run the ball half the time. They're gonna try to run the clock out. If we get a good stop, score again, we in the game. But 9 times out of 10, we probably not gonna score again because of the way our offense is playing. But at least the game is not. They ain't blowing us completely out the water. At least because they could have blown us completely out the water. But I believe we're gonna score on this drive. At least kick a field goal on this drive. When the last time Georgia, bruh, y'all can see it in my eyes, man. I'm no matter what, I'ma always be a Georgia fan. Facts. We always Georgia fans. But this is it though. This is it in the making, man. This is the season. If you follow Georgia the way I do, we all knew this season was not gonna be a perfect season like 2021 and 22. We all knew, the ones that follow Georgia, the long way. We all knew that it wasn't gonna be. It was gonna be a tough one for us. We got a gauntlet of a schedule. We didn't know about Carson. We didn't know that Carson wasn't gonna be on top of his game. So I'm not gonna add that. That's one. We got a gauntlet of a schedule. Two. You know what I'm saying? We playing teams that we don't normally play, like Alabama early in the season. Three, we've been on a road damn near the whole season. Like it's tough. Like when Kirby Smart say it's tough on the road, that's what he mean. Because you're not 100% in your comfort zone. You gotta understand when you're on the road, you have to deal with a lot of things. Like for instance, this game is the worst game on the road. They dealing with weather. They dealing with a harsh environment. They dealing with the fact that Ole Miss is playing for keeps. They play. You know what I'm saying? Like. They dealing with a lot of stuff, man. They going into a whole nother city where they gotta try to make themselves feel comfortable. I still think we got a chance to be in the playoffs this year. Sincere, I hope you're right though. I hope you're right because I think Kirby Smart, Glenn Schumann, Mike Bobo, I think they got something to prove. I think that Carson Beck has something to prove. At this point, I seen them put a list up of all the accomplishment Carson wanted to accomplish. He wanted to accomplish winning the National, winning the Heisman, and going #1 in the draft. That's over with. All three of them is over with, But I still feel like Carson is a fighter. He's not very emotional, We want him to be emotional. We want to see his emotions from times, but I think Carson still has it in him, he has to do more than pocket pass though to be a great NFL quarterback. I hope for the best for him. He dropped that. Yeah, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. Yeah, they got us. They got us. I ain't gonna lie. They got us on this one. They got us on this one. Like honestly, man, I'm just at this point. I'm just ready for the next season. Yeah, game over. Game over. I'm just ready for the next season, man. I'm not giving up on Carson. I'm not giving up on the game, but I'm just ready for the next season. I feel like the next season gonna bring us a few surprises that we not expecting. Hopefully, he start these new guys coming in, bro. Hopefully, come on, Carson. Come on, Carson. Interception. He done threw an interception. Game over. Yeah, game over. Yeah, that's it. They done got us. They got us. I didn't know how I would feel. I didn't know how I would feel losing, cause we only lost to Alabama in the last 3 years, but Lane Kiffin got what he wanted. He got the big game. We gave him what he wanted. Yeah, we gave him what he wanted. Yeah, we gave him what he wanted, man. Good shit though, Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? Y'all still ain't shit. Who knew it was coming? Go Dogs. Turk, I don't know who you is. You ain't hot boy Turk, is you? Nah, but yeah, Turk. We knew it was coming. Like I say, people that follow the Dogs year to year, watch spring games, you know what I'm saying, watch certain things in the off season. Most of us know. Yeah, I know you went hot boy Turk. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, people that follow Georgia, watch the spring games, watch different players in the off season. Most of us knew that it was not. We were not, where we needed to be this season. I knew that because of the schedule. That's why I felt that. I didn't know that Carson was going to throw these interceptions. This is 12 on the season now for him. This is interception 12. I don't think it was necessarily him this time. I can't put this on him. He just had pressure, and he had to get the ball off. He was trying to get the first down, trying to get it to, I think it was Dylan Bell. The ball was deflected a little bit. So, it is what it is. I can't put that on Carson necessarily, but he has done better. He has made progress. He's done what I've been saying he needed to do for the last 6 weeks is throw the ball away or either, you know what I'm saying, take what the defense give you. He's been doing that. So shout out to Carson for that. This is a loss, but we still in it. We still got 2-3 games to go. So it was Dom Lovett. Okay, so it was Dom. All right, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We have dynamic receivers? No, we don't. We don't have those. I believe Dylan Bell could be, and Dom Lovett, but I believe the height is killing them a little bit. It sucks because we only lost to Alabama and now we lose to Ole Miss. Yeah, but we'll get them back. We'll get them back, sincere. Don't trip. Maybe I'm having drunk courage by saying this. Maybe by the time I wake up in the morning, I'll be highly pissed. I don't know. But I do feel like Carson has done better, and it gives me some type of hope. Even with this being a loss, I feel like we accomplished the fact that our quarterback can not make bonehead decisions throughout a full game. At least he didn't cause us to lose this game. I think what caused us to lose this game is the fact that the offense just doesn't have enough playmakers. We don't have enough game changers. We have playmakers, we just don't have game changers. So yeah, this is a loss. We supposed to score it right there. They got the momentum on their side. What they at the 30 or some shit like that. I feel like they didn't give enough pressure to Jackson Dart. I think they did give enough pressure. I just think it was too many receivers wide the hell open. Too many wide open receivers. Secondary just didn't come to play, and it's just what you said. Wide receiver can't hold on the ball. Yeah, that's that too. You know what I'm saying? Wide receivers and tight ends. Number 84, we barely know this guy. Man, the defense been carrying on. But how long can the defense carry? We knew this was going to happen. We knew this was going to happen because the defense can't do but so much. You know, this was a grind out game, and we had to grind for every inch in this game, and it just didn't pay off at the end of the day. You know, the wide receivers have to get open. Stop blaming Bobo. You know, fan bases got to stop blaming Bobo. Bobo is drawing up schemes. The first drive after the half, you mean to tell me that wasn't a good drive after the half? That was a great drive. You know, scheming and plotting. That was a great drive. We didn't score on it, but what I'm saying is the potential is there. So we got to stop blaming the OC. You know, we got to stop blaming the receivers because we have what we have. No, we don't have dynamic receivers. No, we don't have guys that can run out there and get open like fucking, you know, George Pickens and shit like that. Obviously, we don't have that, but I don't say that they're not talented. I think they are talented. I just think they more so slot receivers. You know what I'm saying? We need that X factor that we can get downfield with and make a big play. Like I say, a game changer. The defense, we knew the defense was eventually, you're going to wear the defense out. They doing all they can do, man. They stacking in bunches. They got different packages, but it just not gonna work when your offense is not gonna score. That's why I say offenses win game. I mean defenses win games, but look at that. He gone. Yeah. It's to the point now where I'm just like I feel like turning this shit off. Facts, Mike Bobo is not the problem. It's our wide receiver core. Yeah, it's our wide receiver core. At one point, I didn't want to believe that, but now I do. Now I do believe that it is the wide receiver core. I believe that Carson. I believe that, and I'm gonna do a video because I don't like to go live, but I'm gonna do a video with the full breakdown on the amount of defensive players that we have that's 5 stars versus the offense, and I'm gonna show you exactly why we're going through the situation that we're going through right now. I'm gonna show you exactly why. We going through it right now. But basically, you know, we focus too much on the defense. Defenses win games, but as we can see with this season, if you don't have an offense that can produce, it doesn't matter. Yeah, bro. Yeah, sincere. I'm gonna put a video out. It might be tomorrow. I'm gonna do a video tomorrow. But I gotta show y'all this because this is something that I've been wanting to put out there. What's up, Gabe? Whoever this is, the offense line isn't blocking that good, and the receivers aren't that good. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we've established that already. Never thought I'd see us losing to Ole Miss. You know, not this way. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We'll let them celebrate. We'll let them have their cake and ice cream. But we know what time it is at Georgia. We know what's really going on. They are bullying a team that doesn't have an offense. They're bullying a team that doesn't have a good offense. That's all it is. Like let's be real and let's be honest. Because the commentators are not going to be like Major. The commentators are not going to be like me. The commentators are going to make it seem like Ole Miss is a playoff type of national championship type of team. No, they are not. They are not doing nothing any tremendous or nothing. It's just at this point, the game is gone, man. This is what we do to teams every year. Facts to Ole Miss. This is crazy. Yeah, like Ole Miss is not doing nothing out of the ordinary that we've never seen. Ole Miss ain't doing shit. It's just the defense can't do everything, man. They can't. The defense can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? The offense got to produce. If the offense don't score, it doesn't matter how good your defense is. So when they say defenses wins games, they don't mean that you can have a terrible offense and still no. They say defenses win games because they put you in position to be able to score. But if you have an offense that can't score, then it doesn't matter if the defense is good or not. You know what I mean? And I'm taking this very well. I think because I already seen it coming. We already know that offense can't score. Our defense is losing the rhythm because our offense can't score the ball. Yeah, that's basically what it is, bro. That's basically what it is. And I just don't want us to get to the point where we're not talked about at all no more. Like where we on the back burner because they hot they preach facts, preach. I ain't lying, bro. I'm a football head, my dude, especially a dog head. I'm a Falcon fan also. But and the Falcons are doing damn good this season. But I'm a wholeheartedly Georgia Bulldog fan. And I know what's going on with the dogs. I know who's coming in. You watch my channel, I post all of the highlights of the new guys coming in, whoever done did whatever. I watch everything on the dogs. And what I do know is that without an offense, you're not gonna win games. You know what I'm saying? This I didn't think it was gonna come this soon. I thought it was gonna come I thought Tennessee was gonna be the team to beat us. I thought we was gonna take care of Ole Miss. But I think the atmosphere really got to us though. Not the crowd. We learn how to. I mean, people don't realize they train for this before the games. For those who don't know, they prepare for this. Like they prepare for hostile environments and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like they already prepare for this. But what they don't what we can't prepare for, what we can't do is have receivers that can't get open. I think that's the biggest problem. Facts. I know who coming in too. Yeah. You gotta know who coming in too. You gotta know who's coming in, and I'ma always give y'all highlights. That's my job to provide the people that subscribe to me, provide all of the dog fans of what's coming in, and it's not always who's coming in, or sometimes it could be a person that's being targeted. Sometimes I show a highlight of a person that's being targeted because sometimes you never know, man. These guys with this NIL, you don't know what the hell they gonna do. The NIL make these people. I'm gonna tell you something. The NIL made players unloyal. Put it like that. Unloyal. We need to worry about our finish this season. Yeah, because you've seen the way Georgia Tech played Miami now, and in my opinion, Miami is a better team than Georgia right now. So that, like I said, that video I'm gonna put out, you're gonna really see why I say what I said when I'm saying tomorrow. You're gonna really see. I'm gonna try to put it out tomorrow now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to do it tonight. I'm gonna try to do it tonight and put it out tomorrow. But you're gonna see exactly what I'm saying on what I'm saying as far as the defense and the offense. What's going on? You're gonna definitely get to see it. Lane that we just gave Lane Kiffin or whatever the fuck his name is. I'm pissed. We just gave him exactly what he needed. A big win by a nice margin too. It ain't even a close game. I never thought we would get to this point, bro. Never thought we would get to this point. Not this point. Taking a loss, that's understandable. But taking two is not the Georgia standard. Taking two is not the Georgia standard, bro. They want it. Be proud. This is your championship game. You're not going to get any further than this. You're not good. Ole Miss, you're not good. I'm sorry. I got to keep it real. Ole Miss, you're not good. I didn't get to see you until this game, and this game, to me, shows that you're not all that good. Like, you're just beating up on a team that doesn't have an offense. Like, it's easy to be the team that ain't got an offense. That's easy. That's the easiest thing to do in football is to beat a team that don't have an offense. You can call it making excuses. You can call it whatever the hell you want it. Sincere said, and Kirby seems relaxed right now. I think the reason why he seemed relaxed because he understands that this is it. He understands his offense can't produce anything. He understands when he's been around football for years. He's played at Georgia. He's been under Nick Saban for years. He understands football. He knows when it's over. And I'm sure he's just settled with it. And I think that's what I'm learning to do as a Georgia Bulldog fan. I think a lot of our fans look at Carson, look like he fucking pissed, and I would be too. Look, that's Jaden Rashada. They should have started Jaden Rashada. Give him a shot. Give him a shot. That's another thing I'm gonna talk about. I'm telling you, this video I'm about to drop finna be turned up, man. It's finna be turned up. That's another thing that I want to talk about. We're not giving anybody else a shot. At this point, I don't feel like we needed it in this game. In particular game, don't get me wrong. We didn't need to put another quarterback in. We didn't need to try to start another quarterback. But you have to give somebody else a shot, man. For real. You got to give somebody else a shot. You wearing the fucking defense down, man. You wearing the defense down. How y'all feeling, though? Sincere? How y'all feeling? King Brian, how y'all feeling, man? How y'all feel? Because I don't feel super bad, but I do feel bad. Like, I'm going to be honest. You know, I'm an honest person. I'm keep it real. I do feel bad, and I feel really bad because it's Ole Miss, and I know that Ole Miss is not a very good team for us to lose to. Like, the reason why we was able to score 30 points on every team this season is because we played better than we playing tonight. This is the worst. You said, King Brian 25 said, I'm all right, just a little disappointed. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Ain't no reason to get mad. Ain't no reason to make excuses. It is what it is. We got a good stop right here. They could have eventually scored on us. They're going to keep the field goal, stretch the margin even further. Carson going to get we're going to get the ball back and not do nothing with it. And that's going to be the end of the game. But I'm not putting the blame on Carson. This is not the game, and I'm gonna talk about that too. Yeah, I'm just disappointed. Yeah, we all are, man. Cause if you watch the game, Sincere and King Brian, if you watch the game, Ole Miss ain't a threat. Ole Miss it wasn't a threat at all. Like, they wasn't. They just wasn't a threat. Like, what? And if they was to you guys, let me know. Because I could be wrong. I'm not perfect. Let me know where the threat was this whole game. King Brian, Sincere, please let me know where the threat was this game if Ole Miss is supposed to be just that good. Because you know that's going to be the talk. Because they beat us, we know we're going to hear the noise. Ole Miss was just that good to beat the Georgia Bulldogs. We need to be balanced on offense. Sincere said, because I know y'all probably can't see, but Sincere said we need to be balanced on offense and defense, but it seemed like our defense is more dominant this year. Oh, you saying dominant this year? It seems like our defense is more, I don't know what you mean by that, Sincere. It was no threat. King Brian, you right here with me, brother. It was no threat. We just lost the game because we don't have an offense. There was no threat. Like, bro, there was no threat. Now, the defense did leave a lot of guys wide the hell open. Like, they was just throwing wide open passes all day, But there was no in particular threat. There was nothing that we was like, oh, we ain't gonna be able to stop this. Like, we knew Jalen Milroe would be a threat. And that's what he did in the first half of the Alabama game. We knew that he would be a threat. But we didn't know there was no threat in this game. Yeah, nobody's open. They showing highlights is crazy because nobody is open. Our next season, we need guys that can get some separation. It's not that they're not good. They just can't get any separation. They're bad with getting separation. I said we need to be more balanced. What I mean by I know what you mean by being balanced, but you said what I mean by being balanced is that we got more 5 stars. Somebody fumbled again. We got 5 stars and 4 stars on defense. Oh, you saying being balanced in that way? Okay, and only 4 stars and 3 stars. See, so you know what the video gonna be about. You know exactly what the video gonna be about. And Aaron Smith fumbled the ball there. This is a terrible game for the Georgia Bulldogs. I advise everybody, and I don't advise people to drink, but to take the edge off, have you a little drink, because this is super disappointing. And I'm watching it right here with y'all, man. Where y'all from, too? Sincere, King Brian, where y'all from? Sack, fumble. They got the ball back. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. They crying out there. Wow. This is their championship game. They out there crying. Wow. Is it that serious? That wow. He is a bro. Who is 71? Who the hell is 71? Green the third, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? This is a linebacker, bro. This. Oh my God, bro. The linebacker is like 260. Nigga, you is like 320, 330. Bro, we getting scrubbed. Third consecutive turnover. I'm from Atlanta. Okay, you from Atlanta? Okay. I'm from Tift County, Georgia. It's like 3 hours away from Atlanta. Small little county. Small little town. Yeah, man. I don't even know what the hell I'm going to do after this game. Oh, Sincere from Atlanta. Oh, shit, King Brian, you from Albany. So you know what Tifton at. You know what Tifton at. So we all real dogs in here. King Brian, Sincere, we real dogs. We all the real dogs in here. Okay, I feel you. Nah, they saying Ole Miss deserve all the credit. I think the O line deserved to get smacked around. Our O line deserved to get their ass smacked around. Uh, you can't, defense winning games is bullshit when you ain't got no offense. They won it. Take it, man. Take it. Take your trophy. Take your trophy. Yeah. They won it. Oh, man. I had to take the hat off for this one. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. Wow. And you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny? Losing this game, we're not going to get in the playoffs. I'm going to tell you, I just was telling my old lady this because, my old lady she work at night, so a lot of times she don't even be watching the game. She be sleeping shit. But I be talking to her sometime, and I be telling her, like, they not going to let Georgia get in the playoffs. They only give Alabama the benefit of the doubt. That's why they end with 2 losses. We had a guaranteed fucking spot. Losing this game is going to completely take us out. Mark my motherfucking word. I could be wrong. I'm not perfect. But mark my word. This is going to take us out of the playoffs. To be honest, Ole Miss defense won this game for them. Well, they did. They did. Sincere. They did. They did win this game for us, for them. But are they as good as they're going to make it seem when this game is over? No. No, they're not as good. Sincere said 360 ways. I see. Yeah, man. I mean, they rough right now, bro. It's rough right now. It's a rough day. It's a rough fucking game. Sincere. It's a rough game, god damn it. I'm going through it. My hair going through it. Yeah, man. But I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. Sincere, King Brian. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always show me love. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all, man. I wish I could do more for y'all for showing me love, because I'm a sincere person. It's crazy your name, Sincere, because I'm a sincere person. I'm a real honest person. As you can see, I never be biased. I'm not, not one of the type of people. I like to try to deliver information, the real information, because I feel like a lot of these YouTube channels don't be giving y'all, they be hyping y'all up. Like, I'm not going to say no names. Y'all already probably know what I'm talking about. But I like these guys. But I just got to say this, like, I seen these guys talking about CJ Wiley. and he was so hyped and energetic and all bubbly and all and I looked in the comment section because my mind, I'm thinking one way, so I'm saying let me see what the comment section talk about. I look in the comment section, they thinking exactly what the hell I was talking about. Bro, we don't give a damn what you talking about until the player is on the field. That's why I provide highlights of the high school players, because I want to give you something to look at while you say, okay, this guy might be a player. While you sit there and you think on if he could fit into the program. I'm not gonna sit there and hype you up on a player because they can go to the college football league and be duds. So it's like for me, I'm not gonna sit there and be parading around CJ Wiley. I'm gonna just throw his highlight out there, tell you that he's a four-star guy, and so be it. But I just feel like a lot of these guys don't give y'all the real, man. Yeah, that's why I always tell people to come over to me. I'm gonna give you the real honest and my real honest opinion on what's really going on with the Dogs. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it, which everyone in the committee is going to do everything in will keep Georgia out of it. Yeah, they going bro. Georgia's not gonna be in the playoff this season. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Georgia's not gonna get in. You already got Alabama in with 2 losses. You think they're gonna put Georgia in as well with 2 losses? No. No, not the way we played this game. If we would have made it a close game, they would have put it. With 2 losses, we still can get in. If we would have made it a close game, but the fact that we did not make it a close game, we do not know what we're gonna do against Tennessee. Plus, we got Georgia Tech. So you got to understand, Georgia Tech just beat Miami. I feel like Miami is a better team than Georgia right now, solely because of Miami's offense. So the fact that Georgia Tech beat Miami, and Miami could have just had a bad game. Let's be real. Let's be honest. But I'm just saying, with the fact that they beat Miami, and the fact that they showing that they can be aggressive as far as Georgia Tech, they showing that they can be dominant. They showing that they can compete. Georgia, we have a long road ahead of us, even after this game. We got a long road ahead of us. But stay tuned, y'all, because I'm going to stay live for a minute. I don't know how long, it take a long time for these lives to go through. But, yeah, that's it, man. They got us, man. They got us, y'all. Game over. I would love to see what everybody got to say. Sincere say, Ole Miss is not that good. We got a 72% in playoffs with a loss. With a loss, we got 2 losses, brother. We got 2 losses. And we got a loss to the number 1 team in the country. And we got a loss to the number 16 team in the country. Now, I could be wrong. Like I say, I'm not perfect. But my opinion is that they're not going to let us in because they already got Alabama. They letting Alabama get in. Oh, we getting blown. They scoring over 30 points on us. Yeah, so that's looking bad on us, y'all. I'm saying this, I'm talking as we speak. Like with them kicking the field goal, scoring, another 3 on us. They're not gonna let Georgia in, man. At this point, like I was telling my old lady, I don't want to see Georgia in anyway because I don't want to see further embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? This is embarrassing, man. This is fucking embarrassing. Oh, it's 28-10? Okay. I ain't been keeping up with this. They act like they doing so much. Talking shit, cussing. Bro, y'all beating up on a team that don't have an offense, bro. That's all it is. A win is a win. I agree. To any hater that's going to say what they want to say. But y'all beating up on a team that don't have an offense, man. Like, for real. We're offenseless. Offenseless. And I know a lot of people going to start trying to run in here once the game over, too. Gonna start trying to run in here, talk shit, troll. Look at these niggas. They already ready to run on the field, bro. Is it that serious? Is it that... I can see if you beat the number 1 team in the country. God damn. You still ain't gonna get in the top 5. Even with winning this game, you still don't get in the top 5. Like, bro, it's not that serious. But I wish we would have fought a little harder, though. I ain't gonna lie. I wish we would have fought a little harder on offense. You know what I mean? They about to rush the field. Yeah, they about to rush the field, bro. Like they won a championship game. It's not that serious. God damn. Like it's not like y'all standard must be low. Y'all standard must be fucking low at Ole Miss. Because there's no I haven't seen Georgia rush the field for no fucking game. I haven't seen Georgia rush not even in the national championship when fucking what you call caught the fucking interception and ran it back for a touchdown. We didn't even rush the field then. Like, man, it's crazy. Come on, Carson. Throw a complete pass. God damn. Yeah, we never rushed the field. For what? For what? What are you rushing the field for? Like, fuck. Damn, Vanderbilt number 6, y'all. They deserve it. They deserve it. Vanderbilt deserves it. They're fucking number 6. Bro, they did this shit on purpose. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna try to tell y'all why while watching this shit. Oh, he dropped the ball again. Wow. Wow, this is ridiculous, man. I can't even tell y'all why this shit is rigged up. I can't even tell y'all because this shit is so embarrassing and disappointing. Wow. Wow. Bro, we are terrible on offense, bro. This is bad, you guys. Because we got common sense. The committee did. Yeah, Sincere, you on point. You with me on here. You with me, goddammit. Yeah, they did it on purpose, man. They literally did this shit on purpose. Because if you think about it, this is, and I'm gonna start talking about it right now. This is the first year. This season. Okay, let's do it. This season, you let Oklahoma and Texas come in. We're letting them come in. You make the playoff a 12-team playoff. On top of that, you make a gauntlet of a schedule for Georgia. It's not rigged. Come on, man. It's rigged. It's fucking rigged. Everybody else got a normal schedule. Everybody else. Of course, you got to play the SEC teams if you're in the SEC. But look, he got that ball batted out. They done gave up, man. They done gave up. All right. Since they giving up, I'm giving up. It's a wrap. I'm shutting this shit off. to give us a really schedule, I think we are number 1 to have the hardest schedule. Yeah. Georgia got the worst schedule of the season, man. Georgia got the worst schedule of the fucking season. When they schedule teams, they know the amount of talent they have on each team. You don't schedule teams the way you've been scheduling, the way you schedule Georgia. You schedule Georgia to play Clemson, Alabama, Ole Miss, Tennessee, the Gators, everybody. In the SEC, bro, it's hard. It's tough. Then you got Oklahoma and you got Texas coming in. This is on purpose. They don't want to see two dominant SEC teams in the playoffs, which is Alabama and Georgia. They don't want to see us in the playoffs no more. They tired of it. All of these cornball-ass teams like Texas and Oklahoma and all of these other conferences been complaining, so therefore we had to let them in. We had to let them in. Yeah, they gave up, man. They definitely gave up. We ain't did shit on offense. Niggas been batting down balls left and right. Like, man, come on. Aaron Smith is fucking skinny as shit. Don't have no weight on him. He been there for 12 years and he ain't gained no weight. Game over, man. They literally storming the field for a team that's number 3. They storming the field for, this is not a SEC championship. This is not a big win. I mean, it's a big win for them because they knocked off the number 3 team. I get it, but bro, this is a low standard program right here. This is a low standard program, and I think the alcohol is kind of taking my pain away. Taking my pain away. Bro, why storm the field, bro? This is not a championship. Is Ole Miss fan base retarded? Like, you, like, this is, this is not it, bro. Ole Miss gotta have a low standard for them to rush the field after just beating the number 3 team, and it's clear that they didn't have an offense. I need to take a shot. I don't even drink. Sincere, just go ahead and take a shot because I don't condone people drinking. I drink. I'm not an alcoholic or nothing like that, but I drink. But I don't condone other people drinking because I know I had a friend years ago. No, I'm tripping. He died like in we in 24, so he died like in 21, I think. Yeah, he died like in 2020, 2019, 2020 from alcohol abuse. He was only 32 years old, man. Cornbread Fed said our season is over. It looked like it, huh? Like, y'all gotta realize too, like, y'all gotta pay attention. The shit that I be talking about on my videos, when I do talk about it, I might not come as fast as you want me to come. Well, pause. Big time pause. But I might not break it down as fast as you want me to break it down, but the shit that I talk about is the realest shit. You're not gonna get that on other channels. I talk about the realest shit. I've been talking about the same shit for the past few weeks. The same shit. The defense cannot continue to hold it down for Georgia. The defense cannot continue. This is crazy. This is what the fuck? Lane Kiffin or whatever the fuck is, he know what time it is. If this won't make Kirby change, I don't know. I don't want UGA definitely need to upgrade the offense. Yeah. This is what I've been talking about, King Brian. I've been talking about this. I've been talking about the fact that we gonna need a fucking threat on offense. We gonna need a threat. Besides the fact that the O-line, bro, you mean to tell me they getting up? Oh my God, bro. Like, let me turn this off. Let me turn this shit is irritating. Not because they won at all. Not because they won. It's more so irritating because y'all acting like y'all won a fucking national championship, bro. Like you still have a few games left in your schedule. Shout out to the Ole Miss fans. They slow. I hope Kirby see what he need to do for the. Yeah, Kirby already know. Kirby knows what he need to do for the offense. I think what Kirby pride himself on is the defense. But everybody lacks at something. We all have that. We all lack at something. We're not perfect. You know, he had 2 great seasons. We're not perfect. We lack at certain things, and I think that's what Kirby lacked at. He went out and got guys in the transfer that can possibly help the offense, so he did try. But what he failed to get is guys that was dynamic, guys that can go out and make George Pickens type of catches. He didn't get a 6'5" type of guy. He didn't get a 6'4". He didn't get a 6'3" guy. He got a 6'1" guy. Dom and Blaylock. I'm sorry, not Blaylock, but Dom and Bell is not real tall guys. They're not. It's harder for Carson to throw to a guy that's not 6'3", 6'2". You know what I mean? It is what it is, though. We took the loss that we needed. We deserved it. We deserved to take this loss. I didn't think it was going to come in this game, but we deserved to take this loss. Yeah. Cornbread Fed, man. Listen, I always say this because I say if you listen to me, I'm going to tell you the complete truth because these guys and I don't mean to shade them, but these guys that cover Georgia, they cover Georgia in a biased sense. They don't cover Georgia with the realness and tell you what's really going on with Georgia. Kirby Smart is spending more. I'm going to save it for the video. Look like we got Colorado and Texas right here. Texas Tech, I'm sorry. They slant receivers because how short they are. We need a deep threat, 6'3", 6'4". Everyone needs to cornbread fed. Everyone needs to be accounted for. No hunger, no passion, nothing. They're not playing like dogs. We know. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm gonna go more in depth so we can get to actually see. I'm gonna give you a visual sense on what's going on. I know most of us are dogs, so we know what's going on. I know Sincere, King Brian, Cornbread Fed. I know y'all know what's going on, but I want to bring it up. I want to show y'all exactly what's going on, so we can get a key sense of like, okay, this is what's really happening. It's not a second guess. Um, um, it's not us guessing. You know what I mean? Making accusations. I like to bring the truth about the dogs on my channel. You know, that's why I switch up my channel. I switch up the looks and stuff like that. Because I want to give y'all a sense of a real channel, not something that people just look, guys, we got a new player in. We got a new guy, and he's 6'1", and he's gonna be this, and he's gonna be that, and da da da. No, I'm not saying all that, because they could come to the team and be a bust. They can come to they can come to Georgia and be a bust. I'm not doing that. But I'm not throwing shade either. Be real. To be honest, I'm not throwing shade either. I just get tired of these Georgia channels that gas us up. You just gassing us up. You're not showing us why this player is going to be this or that. At least I'm putting the highlights up. Anybody that comes out, I'm throwing the highlights up. Since they say, nah, you right. Kirby needs to quit working on the defense and need to work. Facts. That's basically what the video is gonna be about. But like I said, I'm gonna show visuals. But that's facts. He's working too hard on the defense. The defense only wins games when the offense can produce. Motherfucker. I'm disappointed. I'm going to drink some Four Loco. No, Cornbread Fed, don't do the four. MD 2020, hell no. That's wino drink. Don't do it, Cornbread Fed. Don't do it. Beck has zero pocket awareness. Nah, like, let's not do Beck. Let's not do that. Like, Panda Man 204, let's not do that. It wasn't Beck this game. It wasn't Beck this game. See, that's what I don't like about sometimes with fan bases. They get on a train. I see you, Cornbread Fed. They get on a train, a reoccurring thing to continuously bash the quarterback. The quarterback is not the whole team. Yeah, we on it over here. Brandon McCullum said, I feel like Beck showed up. Yeah, he did. But the rest of the team did not. I totally agree with you, Brandon. I totally agree. See, Brandon know what he talking about. Not saying, Panda don't know what he talking about, but Brandon knows what he talking about. It was not Carson this game. Let's be real. It was not Carson this game. It was the O-line. Wasn't given enough protection. And it also was the that was almost a good catch. I'm sitting here watching the Colorado and Texas Tech game. It's 34-23. Of Colorado, of course. And I'm gonna dive into what was I saying? It was the O-line, and also the receivers gotta form some type of separation, man. You gotta get open. Carson, you gotta get open for Carson. Carson can make good throws. You just have to get open for him. That's all. You gotta get open for him, man. It's just simple as 1, 2, 3. But Beck wasn't playing as a star we needed. Yeah, I get, but you got to understand, Beck is a pocket passer. Name one pocket passer in college football right now. I'll wait. This for you, Cornbread Fed. This for you, Sincere. I know you're still in here. This for Panda Man. This is for King Brian. This is for Brandon. Name one pocket passing quarterback in college football right now. Please. Please. Look at this. Look at this, man. Sincere, you on point. Every other school has a scrambling quarterback. King Brian, none. Cornbread Fed, Deion Sanders' son. He's not a pocket passer. He's not a pocket passer. He can scramble. What I mean by pocket passer is not saying that you can run fucking 50 miles an hour. What I'm saying, Cornbread Fed is scrambler, a guy that can scramble in the pocket, can make throws on the run. Carson is not very good with making throws on the run. He's not at his best. I'll say that. He can make throws on the slightly. He's not on the run. Yeah, sincere. Sanders can run that ball. Like Cornbread Fed said, my bad. Yeah, you good, bro. You good. But we we gotta check each other on certain things. You know what I'm saying? We're none of us is perfect. But yeah, Sanders, goddamn, he can run. He's a he's not a pocket passer. He just can throw extremely well. So he makes it look good. He make it look like he's a pocket passer. But no, he's not a pocket passer. I think Deion doesn't want him running around risking himself. You know what I mean? Damn, I missed Stetson Bennett, Brandon. GA has to learn how to hold on to the ball, period. Yeah, that was just I think it was the weather, Brandon. I think the weather, I think Carson kind of gave up a little bit also towards the end. If you notice, most of the stuff was happening at the end. But I think back to what I'm saying, that's another thing. Dog fans, we have to hit Georgia where it hurts this season. And we have to hit them hard. Next season, we better see a goddamn dual threat quarterback. Next season, we better see a goddamn dual threat quarterback. I swear to God. I swear to God. We better, bro. Listen what I'm gonna tell y'all. And I said it in one of my other lives. Let me see what Sincere said. Bennett was our best quarterback we ever had. And you see how Dominic, how dynamic, you saying Dominic, how dynamic our offense was when we had him. Brother, what I'm telling y'all, and I'm going to continue to tell y'all, you will not win a national championship without a dual threat quarterback in this era of football. You will not win a national championship. I don't care what offensive line you have. You will not win a national championship. The era is changed. This is not the 90s. This is not the early 2000s. These goddamn linebackers and linemen are running as fast as the fucking linebackers. I mean, as fast as the fucking running backs. You have to have a dual threat quarterback. This is what I've been saying for the longest. We have to have a dual threat quarterback. I'm not a channel that's just going to brag and boast on Carson just because he looked decent last season. No. I'm not going to brag and boast. No, I'm going to keep it 100. He's not a dual threat quarterback. A lot of plays that he could make on a run, he just don't make because he's not a runner. He's slow, man. He run like an old man. Bennett was out. Okay. We need a new make. Kirby need to realize this and stop playing conservative. Well, Kirby has to play conservative, Cornbread. He got to play conservative. You know why? Because he know what he dealing with. Like I said, Kirby played at Georgia. I know you know that. Kirby was under Nick Saban. I know you know that for years. So Kirby knows what's going on. He just have to, that's all you got right now. He feels as if Carson Beck is the best chance that we have to win ball games. So if that's what you have, you got to go with what you have. It is what it is. You got to go with whatever you have. I don't see how Jaden Rashada is not good enough to go. I think he played a couple of games in Arizona State. Ryan Puglisi, like Georgia needs to stop this old school way of playing football. We need to stop this old school way of playing football. And I think that's our problem. We got this old school style where you don't start a freshman, where rather if he is a quarterback or sometimes they'll start a freshman running back from time to time. But on the defense, niggas is getting rotated. Dude, this hurts bad. I'm not used to seeing Georgia lose. We have talent. Yeah, I know, man. I feel your pain, man. The only reason I feel all right now is because of the drink, because of the vodka. I ain't gonna lie, the vodka is done kicked in. But the only reason I feel decent right now is because I knew that this was not gonna be a good season for us, especially with the schedule that we have. Since here, Jaden has Jaden, he was a starter at Arizona State. Kirby needs to start giving new players a chance. Yeah, you're right. You're right, King Brian. He definitely do. I agree with you. And Sincere, he wasn't a starter over there. He started like a few games. I think he ain't started many games over there. You can't even find that many highlights on him. So no, he wasn't the starter over there. Um, he got his chance. Now I'm not even gonna lie. I can't give you the information on how he ended up getting his chance to be able to start however many games. But he wasn't the starter at Arizona State. But he got some PT, and he looked pretty decent. So I don't know why Kirby is deciding to take this, not let this man give him a shot, give him a chance, because even though this game was not on Carson, the last few has been on Carson. So we got to start. He said, nah, brother, that's for Loco and MD kicking in. Hell no, man. We ain't drinking no Four Loco, man. Hell no, man. That shit there for the junkies. Fuck you drinking Four Loco? Nah, man. I stopped drinking Four Loco years ago, probably like 20, 2010, 2011. That shit, man, that shit. I remember when they was taking shit like that off the shelf. Y'all remember that when they was taking that Four Loco off the shelf? For one, they was taking it off the shelf. Well, I think the main reason because these kids was getting it. The kids was drinking that shit. So they, you know what I'm saying? They started taking that shit off the shelf. But that shit, man, I ain't messing with no Four Loco. I'm done with that shit. You see from him, it was good. It was good. Yeah, sincere to your point. Yeah, of Jaden Rashada. Like, yeah, the highlights that I saw was good also, but in Kurt, I don't know, man. Um, I'm drinking, so I'm thinking about so much, but I'm not gonna say it. But what I will say is, I think that he's playing. Kirby is a traditional quarterback. And I think he has to get with the new wave of course. No, Kirby is a traditional coach. I think he got to get to the new wave of coaching. And the new wave of coaching is we paying y'all ass money. Just like in the NFL, if your ass tripping, pull him out. 5 games, he threw 3 interceptions, 3 or more interceptions. Well, he threw. I'm not even gonna give the rundown, but he threw 3 interceptions damn near in every game. You mean to tell me I'm paying you money? You throwing 3 interceptions in every game for the last 5 weeks, and I'm keeping you in? Mm-mm. I'm taking you out. Cause see, you benefiting way too hard. Cause see, you done got the money, you getting the money, and you still starting, and you doing terrible. But this game in particular, Mississippi, Ole Miss, I mean, nah, it wasn't on Carson. So I'm not gonna do that to Carson. Shout out to Carson. But do I think the offense might have ran differently with Jaden Rashado or Ryan Puglisi? Like I said, man, Kirby is too much of a traditional style of, like, even Nick Saban done did it to us. They did it to us twice, didn't they? In the SEC championship and in the national championship, I remember they took Jalen Hurts out and put Tua in and killed us. It's all about who's gonna do the job to win the game. It doesn't matter if that's your starter. We don't care about that. We care about winning fucking games. That's it. That's all we care about. As fans, we don't give a damn about who you want to help get their draft stock up. We don't give a damn about who you want to be the face of Georgia. We give a damn about winning. Stetson Bennett set the bar, and we want to keep the bar set. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all let this goddamn alcohol get into me. Since it said Kirby, he had favorites. That's why. Nah, since it's more, it's more deeper than that I feel. It's not like it's true. I'm not saying that it's true. It's just me speculating. But it's more deeper than that than I fit. You know, I feel something else, but I'm not gonna say. But what I will say is he's too traditional. He's too traditional. I've never seen a coach let a quarterback throw 3 interceptions in 5 weeks and still keep him in. But just look at this. Look at this. Remember this. Who did he start over? Who did he start over Justin Fields? What did Justin Fields do after he left Georgia? So Kirby Smart obviously doesn't make the best decisions when it comes to the quarterback position. Now, we didn't like Stetson in the beginning. Don't be a liar. Whoever is in my live, don't be a liar. We didn't like Stetson better in the beginning. He was throwing interceptions. He didn't throw as many as Stetson. I mean as Carson, but he was throwing interceptions. He was getting the ball batted down every goddamn snap. But that's the only quarterback I feel like in the last 5 years that Kirby Smart and Todd Monken got it right. But once again, you have to have a dual threat quarterback. Every player has to play on the offense. It can't just be one player sitting in the back trying to make throws and trying to see. No, he has to make a play also. Why do you think they put Alabama in the playoffs? They got Jalen Milroe. He's another running back for them. It's like you got 2 running backs on the field at the same damn time. Like, come on, man. So I don't think Kirby got favorites. I mean, I guess you could say that. I agree with you. He got his favorites. Jaden Rashada, somebody that's a little more dual threat than Carson Beck. You mean to tell me you don't put him in? You make him sit behind Carson Beck? Why? Why? Why you make him sit behind Carson Beck? Why? Because Carson Beck a senior. Carson Beck need to get his draft stock up. Carson Beck you want him to be the face of Georgia. You seen how well he did last season. Since said Justin Fields went to Ohio State and almost won a damn national championship because Justin Fields was a dual threat quarterback and a really good QB. Facts. 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 This is it, Sincere. He was a damn good quarterback and he was a dual threat. This era of football, these young men nowadays in football, defense, offense, they are freaks. They are. They are freaks. They're not. It's not the old school. It's not the early 2000s. You can't play fundamental football and win natties. We didn't do it with Stetson. That was not fundamental playing. That was great offensive playing. And Stetson can run. Bro, I'm trying to make up for being pissed. But not at the game. I swear to God, I'm not pissed at the game, y'all. I swear to God. King Brian, don't be mad, bro. Bro, you watch football. You know what time it is, man. You knew that we wasn't gonna be. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's why I gotta start back doing stuff on the off season so that y'all get to see what's going on and what we looking at. And I'm glad I'm back. I'm back, man. I'm back. The only reason I wasn't on before, I'm gonna let y'all a little insight on my real life. The only reason I wasn't on, doing what I was supposed to be doing lately, this last past year is because I had to work on weekends, man. And don't nobody like to work on weekends, man. And a lot of time when I have to work like that, bro, and I be putting in time for my fam and shit like that, working. Only reason, that's the only reason I wasn't really, doing what I was supposed to be doing as far as giving y'all information on this Georgia shit. But again, I already knew that Georgia was not going to be a dominant force this season. I already knew that. But I didn't think that we would lose to Ole Miss. I didn't see that coming. Not 10 to 28. Like, no, I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that. And I'm also a producer for those who don't know. So, you know, for those who don't know, I'm a producer also. But that's where a lot of my time go to, producing, work, and I haven't been consistent with y'all, and I'm gonna be more consistent now that I'm about to start getting these weekends off. So I'm gonna be more consistent with y'all, bringing y'all way more content. Best believe that. I was upset when we lost Justin Fields. Yeah, yeah, sincere. I think a lot of us was, but because Justin Fields when he got to Georgia, do y'all know he was the #1 quarterback in the nation? The #1 quarterback in the nation, and you start Jake Fromm over him? Bad choice, bad move, bad move. Now I can't say what he doing in the NFL. I can only speak for what he could have done for Georgia. And that's why we win. Did we win a natty that season? Did we? Sincere? Did we win the natty that season? Yes or no? Come on, Sincere. Did we win the natty that season? I'm telling you, man, some of us really do know football. Stop going to them other dudes. Come here. Come here. Real dog fans, come here. Because I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm like the homeboy sitting on the couch watching football with you. I'm not up in your, hey, we're the dog fans and we got a new guy coming in and he's going to be a dog for us. He's long, he's tall, 6'4", and he's got 600 yards and only 20 catches. And I'm not doing that shit. Because you could come to the college league and be a goddamn bust. We done seen it already. Real college football fans, period. We done seen it. Dudes come in at 5 stars or 4 stars and be a fucking bust. So come where it's real, man. Come where it's real. Stop going over there looking at them channels that's gonna goddamn boost your head up to believe we about to be something, and then you end up like King Brian and Cornbread Fed, man. You end up like them, believing that we gonna dominate in a season, and we turn around and take 2 losses to a team that wasn't even all that good. This ain't no diss to y'all either, Cornbread Fed and King Brian. This is more of just saying, like, when you go look at those channels like that, they all about gassing you up to get those views. That's what they all about. I love my dogs. You know, I'm from Georgia. I love my dogs. You want to watch the Bama game? I'm finna turn to it right now. That's what y'all want to watch? Bama game? I'm still watching Colorado. It's kind of weak. It's kind of weak, man. Let's see what the goddamn elephants is doing. I call them the elephants. Let's see what the elephants is doing. Nope. Sincere said nope. We almost did. We lost at Alabama. You know why we lost? Because we started the wrong quarterback. And what is Jake Fromm doing right now? Somebody tell me in the chat. I got 3 people in the chat right now. Somebody tell me in the chat, what is Jake Fromm doing right now? Once a dog, always a dog. But what is he doing right now? Time for me to pour a drink. Hey, come on, man. Drink with me, King Brian. Y'all all I got right now. I'm drowning in misery right now. Come on, man. Y'all gotta, hey, come on. Take a shot with me. Take a goddamn shot with me, goddammit. I'm drowning in misery right now. I'm with y'all, man. I may not show it, but I'm feeling it too. I'm feeling it too, but I'm feeling it drink, baby. Yeah, but anyway, man, yeah, I feel it too, bro. To be real, I feel this shit too. But at the same time, like I said, if you somebody like me that devote my time into Georgia like the way I do, I already knew we weren't going to be as good as last season. Of course, I didn't know about Carson, but I did know that we were losing Matt Lad McConkey. We were losing Brock Bowers. Nobody stepped up after them. I did know that. I did realize that. And what I also did know that was in a spring game, they normally tell you who stepped up, who's gonna be that guy. There was nobody this year. This year when they put Justin on the bench, we went to the national championship and lost to Alabama because Alabama had a dual threat quarterback and we only had a pocket passing quarterback. Sincere know what time it is, man. Sincere know what time it is, man. Like it's evident. It's evident. The new era of football. I would say 2000 and from 2016 to now. That started the new era of dual threat quarterbacks. That started the new era. Um, you have a lot of guys. You have a lot of guys that came in 2016 and created the era. Jalen Hurts, one of the guys. It's a lot of guys. Now they showing the highlights of us getting our ass whooped. I can't watch this, y'all. I'm gonna look at the screen. I can't watch this. mm, 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 mm. Yeah, we played a bad game, y'all. Oh, they gonna show the man goddamn interception. Come on now, boy. We better show out. Jake is doing nothing in the NFL. Facts. None of our quarterbacks are. None of our quarterbacks do anything in the NFL. The last quarterback that's doing anything in the NFL is Matthew Stafford. It's Matthew Stafford. He's the only quarterback from Georgia that's doing any fucking thing. So that tells you a lot about what's going on with Georgia. That tells you a lot about what's going on at Georgia. The development I always felt like at Georgia at the quarterback position has been on an all time low. We don't develop great quarterbacks. We don't develop great wide receivers. We don't even have the RBU title no more. Do y'all realize that? We're not even RBU no more. Do y'all realize that? We're not RBU no more. We were RB fucking U for fucking like 3 or 4 years. Kirby Smart, what the fuck are you doing? The hell are you doing, man? Yeah, King Brown, we lost the title. We're not RBU no more. We been lost that shit. We lost it this season? Well, we lost it towards the last season, towards the end of last season. We lost that shit. I feel like we lost it with Zamir White them. I feel like we lost it then. They were doing good. James Cook and all of them, they were doing fairly good, but it was due to the talent of the other teams. Like I don't think we were a dominant running back core. But we can't get back to it. We can't get back to it. Yeah. Don't get me wrong with feeling like I'm just shitting on my team. But we got to shit on them tonight. They did horribly. They played. I wouldn't say we lost RBU because we got running backs that's coming. Yeah, but who we got coming? Tell me, Sincere, who we got coming? Because that dude with that crazy ass name, that African name or whatever, Osasami Bummy or whatever his name, he's not a hard commit. He's not a hard commit. I think he still got his recruitment window open. But see, Nate Frazier, we know about Nate Frazier. Nate Frazier is gonna be that threat. That's going to be a huge problem next year. Yeah, we still got Roderick and we still got Branson. We still, but I just feel like Branson's supposed to been. I thought that I honestly thought that Branson and ETN was going to be Sony Michelle and Nick Chubb. I thought that that's what was going to happen because I knew that we were getting ETN from Florida. And I figured that Branson Robinson was gonna come back from the ACL and just be crazy. But anytime somebody get hurt like that, they never come back 100%. Sometimes they do though. What do you think Kirby have to do with to improve the team? What we've been talking about for the last hour or so. He got to improve on the O line. First of all, the O line has got to definitely improve. And then stop spending all your money on the defense. Spend some money on the offense. Pay these players, man. Georgia has money. Believe it. Georgia has money. It may not have Texas money. Um, it may not even have Alabama money, but Georgia has money. We have to play these dudes. You flying in helicopters and shit to find, and I posted a video about that. You flying in helicopters and shit to find defensive players. Get a helicopter to go find the number one quarterback in the country. That's what you do. But when you get that number one quarterback in the country, don't start somebody over him. Don't start a normal 5-star over him. Because I think Justin Fields, I think don't you hate when the commercials come on and they just show other teams dominating Georgia? Well, the only other team was Alabama. But don't you hate that shit? I get tired of that shit. But I think that to clean up the offense, we have to start with the quarterback position. It's got to start there. Because if you have a quarterback that can't make plays for you on the run, he has to be a part of the team as well. You can't just sit in the pocket because Sincere said, really, you think so? Was Amir White, James, and McIntosh, and Kendall Miller, and Dejan Edwards. Well, those guys was good too. Don't get me wrong. They were good too. But that year was the start of the passing era for Georgia. You remember, if you could recall the last couple of years, Todd Gurley, Sony Michelle, Nick Chubb, we were a run-first team. We would dominate teams on the run. We had a few passes here and there, but we would dominate teams with the run game. We got away from that in that era with Zamir White, Kendall Milton, and all of those guys. We got away from that because we decided to establish ourselves as a pass-first type of team. That doesn't say that they weren't as good, but I don't think they were as dynamic as Sony Michelle, Todd Gurley, and Nick Chubb. And as you can see, we haven't seen anything else as good as those guys since they left. So I could be wrong. You could have your own opinion, but I could be wrong. But I haven't seen a run game as strong and dynamic as when Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michelle was there. Just think in the 80s, we had Herschel Walker. So we prided our offense on the run game. And that's what Kirby came in and he tried to stick with that. He tried to stay firm with that way of playing, but he got lost in the sauce because he didn't transfer. He kind of like Dabo in a sense, Dabo Swinney for Clemson. He kind of didn't make the transfer as he should have with the era. The era started turning, and when that wheel started turning, you got to catch on to that wheel. You know what I'm saying? You got to catch on to it because if you don't, you're gonna be left behind. And I don't think Kirby necessarily left behind, but what I do think is that Kirby is still trying to. I think Kirby still thinks his way is gonna fully work instead of thinking that this era is what's gonna work, not his way. Just like Dabo Swinney. Dabo didn't want to get nobody out of the transfer portal. Dabo didn't. He's against paying players, and look at his season. Look how he's ending up. Okay, we got Alabama coming out. It's foggy. They got the smoke going. Let's see what Bama gonna do. Let's see what Jaden Milroe gonna do. I don't know. This is a good game. This is gonna be a tough game. LSU is doing a little better than they did, earlier in the season. Sincere Harper said in 2021, or running backs was deep. We had Zamir White, James Cook, Kenny McIntyre, Kendall Milton, and Deion Edwards. No, Dejon Edwards. Dejon. You're right. We was deep. We was deep. But if you notice, we were a pass first team. So we didn't get to see as much. And they did help out. They were a good asset. So I will say that. I can agree with you on that. But I can't say that they were better than Todd Gurley, Sony Michelle, and Nick Chubb. I just can't say that. I can't say that at all. But they were a good asset because they were a help. They did help the offense move and maneuver. But they weren't better. No, not at all. Especially not Todd Gurley. None of them was better than Todd Gurley. None of them was better than Nick Chubb. Like Zamir White he was the closest person that resembled Nick Chubb to me. But even his high school highlights was crazy. Zamir White, this dude, damn near every time he touched the ball, he going for about 80 yards to a touchdown. Zamir White was crazy, but it didn't transfer as much over to college. Because, this is, when you transfer over to college, it's a different situation. So they got the same weather out there with the Alabama game. I'm obviously seeing it's the same type of weather. It's muggy, is raining. So I'm not gonna finish this because I'm not watching Alabama like that. But anyway, man, y'all stay tuned, man, because I'm gonna try to drop the video tomorrow. Really going in depth somewhat about the loss. We done discussed a whole lot about the loss. But I'm gonna discuss a lot about recruitment and what's going on with Georgia offensively, and the fact that defense don't always win games. We can clearly see that. Defense does not always win games. It is what it is. Defense always win games if you have a decent offense. So that can't be stressed more. No more than that. But I'm not crying in misery. I'm not dying. I'm not sobbing. The alcohol's done kicked in. I'm still sipping because I don't want to be too drunk. So when you gotta sip. You gotta know your limits. But I'm sitting here watching this LSU and Alabama game, and LSU just kicked off. They're gonna start at the 25. This should be a good game. If Jalen Milroe run the damn ball, this will be a tough game for LSU. Because Jalen Milroe is a good runner. He's a good running back. He's a good running back. I'll give him that. I think where they messed up with Jalen Milroe, they trying to establish him as a quarterback. And Jalen Milroe is not a quarterback. I think that's the problem. He's not a great quarterback. He's a okay quarterback. I give him the okay. I won't say good. I would just say okay. And I think that's where Alabama kind of stumbled this season because they try to establish him. False start off the rip. Okay, so yeah, I think that's the problem, with Alabama. They try to establish Jalen Milroe as an actual quarterback, and he has an arm, but I think he's better at the running back position. It's not no shade. It's just to be honest. He's better at the running back position. But at least they make it a game. At least they can move the fucking ball. Georgia was not even able to move the ball tonight. Goddamn, move. LSU ain't playing. LSU say you ain't running up through here, Miller. What y'all watching the game or what? I know it's hard to watch another game when we done just took that loss, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We was bound to lose anyway. The defense can't do every fucking thing. Jalen Walker can't do every damn thing. That's who couldn't do everything. If you notice, his name was damn near the only one called this game, bro. Like, we're gonna miss Jalen Walker, bro. In 2021, okay. We're gonna miss Jalen Walker, man. Oh Lord, Melrose running for his life. Oh, and completed the pass. Oh shit. See, he's good with that. He's good with that. He's a dual threat. So he's used to making plays on the run. Like, he was sacked right there, but he still made the fucking play. This is what I'm talking about. When you got a dual threat quarterback, you can make these type of plays. You can, you know, save yourself. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself in the game. You can't keep yourself in the game if you don't have that. That running game they got is not good either. That running game Alabama got, it is not good. Their running game is not good, bro. It's not as good as it used to be. What's going on, man? I got 3 people in the live, man. What's happening, man? I'm trying to vibe with y'all. Yeah, that running game got to get a whole lot better. I think it will, though. Oh, he's stuffed. He's stuffed. Nah, they got to throw that ball. They got to throw it. They won't run all over LSU. Nah, LSU expecting them. They expected to run. They expecting it. They gonna make him throw the ball. That's what they're gonna make Jalen Milroe do. And he's not bad at throwing it. See, first down. You know, he's not bad at throwing the ball, but I think he's better at making plays out of nowhere. He's, they do good with recruiting quarterbacks. That's one thing about Bama. They do very well with recruiting quarterbacks, especially the Nick Saban era, even though that's over. But they do very well. I think they got another 5-star guy. Okay, my brother, you have a good night. I can't wait for the video tomorrow. All right, man, check out the video tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go more in depth, you know what I mean, and show some visuals. You know, and after this video, y'all definitely get to see what's going on with the offense and the defense. You definitely get to see it. But I appreciate you for joining the live. You know, I appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. And yeah, stay with me. Stay rolling with me, man. But man, you have a good night, though. I'm about to get off live in a minute, too, because I got other stuff I want to do. Okay. Yeah, I got other stuff I want to do, man. Talk to me, though. 4 people, talk to me, though. Fix my shit. Oh, shit. I'm about to drop it. Oh, there go Jalen Milroe. There you go. Touchdown. That's what they need him to do. That's all they need him to do is run that fucking ball. That's it. 39-yard touchdown. That's all they need him to do is run the fucking ball, man. Throwing it's not going to really get them where they need to be. You need to run that ball. That was a good play, too. We'll be ready, though. We'll be ready. Carson is not coming back. He doesn't need to. After this season, he done did what all he can do. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even, after this season, he didn't even have to come back this season. But we needed him to come back, obviously, because obviously nobody else is ready to go. This light is getting to my eyes, so I'm going to put on my shades. Yeah. I'm going to put on my shades. My stunner shades. But, yeah, Carson is not coming back. For those who still watching, Carson is not coming back. We will have somebody ready and prepared next season. This season was a trial and error season just to see what he could do for us, and just to see if we can win another natty this season. The season is not over. Don't get it twisted. Kirby Smart is still a great coach. He's still, to me, one of the best coaches in college football. And Kirby Smart is going to have it together. Did I think that they would win this game? Yes, I did. I was proven wrong, and yes, I am wrong for saying that they couldn't beat us. I didn't think that they could, but obviously the offense got us. We lost the game, and it is what it is. So y'all stay tuned tomorrow. I'm gonna give. We're gonna talk a little more about the game tomorrow and talk about a few stats with a few of the players. We ain't have many stats on offense, but we'll talk a little bit about the stats and I'm gonna give my opinion on why I feel the offense is terrible right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go a little more in depth on it. So y'all stay tuned to the Dawg House, man.